everyone. It's Ruth Backlund from Energy Works Myofascial Release. My hands are on the wheel, no worries. I just got back from a conference in Florida, and it was rainy there when I was there most of the time, and I come back to rain up here in Duluth. But I wanted to talk about some of the stuff that I learned when I was down there. And, you know, I think probably the number one thing that resonated with me for all the PTs that were there. I'm an RN, you know, so but it was a conference that would, you know, work for anybody who is in the clinical setting, or any business owner for that matter, or anybody who wanted to be in business. And, you know, the number one thing for people is fear. Fear of letting somebody else down, fear of failure, fear of making the wrong choice of what they should do. And, you know, think about how often that affects us in some of the things that we know are really important. And when something is really important, that's usually the item that we tend not to want to work on. We dread working on it. We're afraid to work on it. We don't commit enough time to it. But that's really the one thing that we need to do to make a difference in our lives. And so, you know, think about you and your pain possibly, or maybe you're not doing some of the activities you like to do because it's been a while. It might have been years since you've done them. You know, maybe you used to do a lot of golfing and your knees are bothering you now and it's just too hard to do it. Or, you know, maybe you used to run, and, you know, to get back into doing some of that stuff. Or maybe you've been able to, you know, crawl around on the floor with your grandkids, and now you can't because it's too hard to get up. And so think about some of those things that you absolutely love to do that you can no longer do for whatever reason, or it's just so much harder that you've just kind of stopped. So there's always a way back. And I guess that's the message. You know, if it's something you're really passionate about, if it's something that you really want to be able to do, most of the time there's a way to get back to that. It may not be 100%, but you can get back to what you want to be able to do. It might just have to modify a little bit, or you might have to train a little bit, or you might have to do some therapy for a little bit, you know. So don't let those kinds of things stop you from doing what you want to do. You know, if you've been putting something off for a while, how long have you been putting it off? You know, if your back's been bothering you, so you stop playing tennis, you know, whatever. If you've been putting it off for a while, take a long look to see just how long you've waited to do something about it. Maybe you need to start thinking about taking some action on doing something that's going to help you get back to what you really want to do. So that's what I want to just kind of throw out there for all of you today. If there's something you're struggling with, just give me a call, send me a message, and we can chat about it. Have a good day.